Good morning. Thank you for watching Live with OCC. Today we have two of our sisters and we're going to talk about transportation. Ms. Overall, thank you for coming out today.
Thank you.
And let's talk about transportation.
Transportation, do you want me to go back to how it started, of how I was without, this is back in 2023, when COVID was deemed not a threat anymore. They took a lot of people off of Medicaid, and the Medicaid rides are through Medicaid. So we had Medicare, but we didn't have the rides anymore. So it was just like you were, and I found out so much, talking to different people, and it was just non-existent anymore. And so it was kind of like you had to do whatever to get to dialysis, and it's a treatment that you don't have an option in saying I'm not going today, because that could be something fatal for you, because it's like your body poisoning itself. So it's something you have to do 3 times a week. And I am on a fixed income, so once I was homeless before I found this place, and once I paid my rent, I had $80, and that was not, the light bill still needed to be paid, groceries still, personal items, all that. And I did not have a way to dialysis at all, and missing treatments and having to rearrange to get there when this one gets off of work. And so by the grace of God, my family stepped in, and kindness of strangers and people I had met along the way have just, God put them in my path to help me. And if it had not been for them, I don't know what I would have done. I absolutely cannot say it enough. And the way this C-Lead transportation company has come in has been such a blessing, of where they will take you to dialysis and pick you up of where you're not worrying about. And once I don't know if anybody know about dialysis. Once you are done with dialysis, you are like dog tired. And so and to see that white car sitting out there waiting on me when I get out of dialysis is, to me, just such a blessing. But a lot of people don't even have, and it's going on a lot. A lot of people at my dialysis center are going through the same thing of saying, they took my Medicaid away, I don't have a way to dialysis, and I'm having to depend on this one. And the same story, fixed income, and don't have money for Ubers and Lyft and all that. And so it's been a nightmare. Last year was a complete and total nightmare.
Wow.
But yeah, it was, God saw me through it, and it was just so hard. So if they could do something with the transportation, of giving us back the transportation, it would be such a blessing. Yeah, a huge, huge help.
Okay. Sandra. Well, I can tell her, last week Sandra had to go to the doctor. And she was like, I'm gonna have to take the bus at 5:30 a.m. to get to a 7 o'clock a.m. appointment across town. Senior citizen, no transportation, and on fixed income. So I was like, oh no, you're not going out, not at 5:30 in the morning. I mean, no. And then she's already sick. So we end up calling city transportation for her. and getting them to come and pick her up. Coming back was no problem because it was day, she didn't know what time her appointment was going to be over. But going, and again, fixed income, a lift was going to be $35 one way. And like she said, well, I can take the bus for $3, but at 5:30 a.m. If nobody should want to see a woman out there already sick and don't know what's going to happen out there in the morning. So she was able to get transportation. So transportation is a big issue. Even though you have the bus, but trying to get to the bus stop. Ms. Wellall can't take the bus. She would have to walk, and then where she go, no buses. Where she have her treatment at. So she has to have transportation. So as a people, and I'm just saying people period, we're going to have to do better. Because if we haven't been disabled, not a senior, or if I always had transportation, just think, one thing can happen and everything is gone and what you going to do. So you got to invest before it happens. Now we're getting back to Women's History Month. Women vote. Local, state, and government. We got to start voting. We don't even have to talk about what's going on because we all see it and hear it. But our seniors, our disabled, are getting impacted by it. And it was already getting impacted before. But they did have rides and stuff was going on. Now, when they wake up, they don't know if they're so scared you're going to stop. Now you help because you're worried about if you're going to get a check. So now you got something else coming up on you. Your heart can only take so much. And stress will take you out of here. So we do have a voice and we can make choices. So we're going to have to start doing better. If you're not registered to vote, get registered to vote. So, what's on your mind? I know it's...
Well, I do want to shout out CV Transportation. They also transport my organization. I work with at-risk, underprivileged youth. So they will take us out. They will definitely work with you with whatever you have going on. If you give Mr. Curtis, big boss, millionaire, shout out, he would definitely work with you and make it happen. But they take us all around with my kids, whether it's me and them or whether I have somebody with me, they would definitely transport us all. So.
I say he's my personal Uber Lyft. my travel, he's like, okay, what time I gotta get up in the morning? So they do it all. I mean, you call them and they can do it. You can call us at 214-874-5707 and we can give you the number. Because I get the calls anyway, some of them. So when it says transportation, I get the calls and I refer them to CV Transportation. And they are local in the Dallas. Matter of fact, out of the mall.
Black owned.
Yes.
A black owned, and they have different passenger vehicles. They have buses. So there's nothing's too small or nothing's too big. They have multiple transportation. I think his fleet is 20 what?
It's probably about 35 now.
Okay. Vehicles there, and he has drivers and help that also transport.
Again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye. Toodles.
So what you can do is you can donate to Golden Rides out there, and that gives free rides to seniors that need to go places, whether it's the grocery store, whether it's the church, because we know who loves a good church Sunday service more than our seniors, whether it's them going to church, whether it's them going to bingo, whether it's them going to the local day center to hang out with their friends. We know that a lot of them are on fixed incomes, so sometimes it's always not affordable for them to be able to. So with our Golden Rides campaigns and with your donations and anybody else's donation, it gets them where they need to go for almost nothing with or zero at all. So that's one of our other campaigns. And yeah, once you get logged in and you set up your ride, if you are not tech savvy, like some of my seniors are not, that is A-okay. You can also call into us, into our dispatch center, and they will set a ride up for you. You can call 972, no, I'm sorry, not 972, I apologize, 469-818-7209. Again, that's 469-818-7209, and you can book a ride that way, and one of our lovely dispatchers and one of our wonderful drivers will come and pick you up and take you where you need to go. Other than that, I appreciate you all for being here, and we are so super excited for Sealy Cheaper Rides to get started. Y'all have a great day.
She do a magnificent job. I'll give it up. Miss Person in the house. Shut your mouth.